the Luckenbach School. So you can pause this and read all this. You get a nice little history. This thing originated in 1855. It was redone completely in 1905, and then consolidated in 1964 as just some, some over news. But if you read the whole thing, you'll get all that. A view of some of it. Let me get out further. And there, I think we got the whole thing. So you can see it's in an L shape here. Now, these windows are open at this one, that we can see if we can look in. That one's got a paper over it or something. I don't know what that is, but yeah, set up with just tables and chairs from what I can tell from the sun here. Let me show you. We'll go to this L part of it and look in. You can see it's an old refrigerator, some nice stripped floors. There's a piano over there in the corner, and a stove that I can see from here. So that was probably, I'm assuming that was an expansion. This actually started out as a log school in 1855. And this limestone was built in 1905. Give you a look of it here. Let's go over here where we're out of the sun. And here, yeah, I'll give you a little better look, I think, inside. So you can see part of that. See the planks down there, that those are definitely finished. And newer windows in here for sure. But other than that, you can't see a whole lot. They got this one roped off for some reason. I don't know why. But they do. And then you can see they've got this building here. And you can actually go in it. I did look in it. And it's in rough shape, I can tell you that. I don't know if this was used for the teacherage or what. I didn't read nothing about that. You can see it's very, very dark in there. Here is a bathroom. Looks like it's in, pretty usable shape, or, something like that. Here would be what I assume is a living room, because there's a door. And then here's a much bigger room. It's got a door too. A couple of sewed off windows. Here would have been the kitchen. Oh boy, that floor is rotten right beneath me. Let me show you if you can see it. I don't know if you can or not, but that is rotten. I stepped on that. You could feel it squish. And here, I'm sure this was a bedroom. You can see it looks like some storage here. It's a big room, so this would have been like a master bedroom. And look, you can see some of the original limestone in here, or maybe you can, I don't know if you can or not, but it's all, plastered over. So that's pretty much it. So, like I said, I wonder if this was the teacherage. It's probably added later, where a teacher would have lived. Got nice trees here. There's an old storage building you can see over there. And try to give you an overview of this whole shebang. That, of course, is a school there. Here, let me walk out this way. Give you an overview of the whole area. So there's that. All right, so let's move on to the next one. All right, everybody, so we're now at the lower South Grape Creek School, which is number 6 on this tour of ours. And I'm going to try to hold this down to keep you out of the sun. If you can pause this and read this, get yourself some history. Okay, and they actually have us locked out, but that's the school right there. And you can see they've got this chained where, well, You know what? They don't have us locked out. Awesome. Let's go take a gander here. Look at this big gigantic tree. Really like the tree. But you can see they got a flagpole right here. And they've got flagpole and teeter-totters. Okay? So you can see, I got a feeling that's that rusticated cement back there. Now this one, yeah, look, it's set up with tables and benches. Some pictures and things on the wall over there I can see. And the same thing here. And let's see, yeah, I see the chalkboard up there and some, you know, the alphabet. There's Lincoln, teacher's desk. There's like a picture of probably what this looked like way back when, you know, from the inside. So let's go back here. Let's see if we can see anything. Yeah, there's just a big long table. Not too much there. A couple of ceiling fans up in there actually. And again, here's this tree from this side. Now this thing sits right on 290. So it's a very, very busy road, as you can tell. And here, see, they did put a sign up. This has got the CSAA Landmark Schoolhouse, Country School Association of America, as they're calling it. And there you go. It's concrete floors. So there is that. And now you can see the bell tower up there nicely now that we got the sun to our back. So let's go up here and look in this window. Maybe give us a little bit better view, I hope. You can see this table right there. Let's go up and see if we got a chance of seeing the teacher's desk any closer. Yeah, right there. And some of the chalkboard. And the rest of the letters, the alphabet. And my car through that window over there. See the floorboards? I don't know if you can or not, but those look pretty nice. And if you happen to be driving by and looking for this place, this right here is called the Mendelssohn Cellar. It's a wine place. And this school is right beside it. So this is number 6 on the tour. Hope you've enjoyed this one. I know I have. And we will see you. We are at Williams Creek Albert School number 7. So this is the 7th school out of 17 on our tour. We obviously have 10 more to go. That's the school building right there. And we will get no closer to it than this. I am going to dub this the meanest school in Gillespie County. You can see there's a fire over there. I got that on my time lapse in the car. But here you can see the smoke real time. I got a feeling it's a controlled burn. I at least hope that it is. But it's pretty big, as you can tell from the smoke there. Or hopefully you can. Because that thing is huge. I mean, that smoke goes way up in the sky. It's got to be, I don't know, but it's quite a few hundred feet a minimum. But anyhow, you see this right here? This is why I call this the meanest school on this whole trip. No entry without express consent of an Albert Community Club member, not responsible for any injury or accident on these premises. And then you see they rent it. So it's all a money thing. So, and then right here, again, no trespassing. Do not enter without express consent from Albert Community Center. There's a shot of the school. Here's the gate. You can see they got a little metal thing on the gate here. And there you go. You're on the other side of the gate. But that's the school. And right here, you can see there's one of those signs there that these people put up. And then here, you can pause this and read this. Hopefully that came through well. I couldn't see it. All right, so that's this one. So we'll move. School. We're right here, LBJ National Historic Park. Right there's a flag. That's the school building. The sign right there to the right of it says schoolhouse open, use back door. So we can get in this one. Take a look. So we'll go around. We'll see what we can see.
There's nothing. What happens inside these four walls has played a vital role in how America is educated today. LBJ's Junction School education began at the age of just 4 years old. Initially, Johnson's attraction to the Junction School
read all this and
had less to do with the three
pause it, of course.
Reading, writing, and arithmetic, and all to do with a 4-year-old yearning for companionship. You see, he could hear the sounds of children laughing from his house and couldn't resist the opportunity to play. Young LBJ's initial innocent desire
here you go.
soon blossomed into a passion.
I'll tell you something about it.
Which was typified by Johnson's insistence that he sit in his teacher Miss King's lap.
There you go.
This passion instilled in LBJ right here at the Junction School led him to pursue an education in Southwest Texas.
Johnson's mother.
St. Marcus, and become a teacher himself.
There you go.
It was while teaching in a predominantly Mexican-American school in Cotulla that Johnson realized just how important it was that all children, regardless of race or social status, be afforded the same type of educational opportunity that he was at the Junction School. This passion for equal opportunity
how long that is
was not lost in his political career. Johnson went on to pass more education bills than any other president, a total of 60. Most notably, the Elementary and Secondary Education Act in 1965. The Elementary and Secondary Act aimed to make education as accessible and beneficial as possible to all of America's children. The Act provided funds for things such as textbooks, research centers, breakfast for school children, and so on. The Act also looked to reduce class sizes and provide bilingual education, as well as funds for the education of handicapped children. For Johnson, there was no better place to sign this monumental bill than at this unassuming one-room schoolhouse before him. Addressing the elementary and secondary education, no measure.
All right, so that was it from the inside. Here it is from the outside. So you've seen this side of it. Let's go to this side. Okay, there's the whole thing. Is this where he signed this bill they keep talking about? I'm going to assume. Sitting at a table on this side on April 11th, 1965. Secondary education, 1965. Former teacher. Great explanation what it all mean. That's the act itself, apparently. So it doesn't mean they sit at this table, but they sit at a table in this spot, supposedly. The school building right behind us. Looking off to the east, that way. He obviously sat right in this direction, signing this bill. So there you go. Back in Texas, signing bills. And let's get the whole thing out here. There we go. All right. So that's this one. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so here you can see we've got the Nebgen School. This is school number 9 is what this is. So you can see that. This one is gated and padlocked. I cannot get to it, but you can see it up there. Just a lot of trees. It's got that little building called a pavilion. It's from what I read up there. This school actually was not built until 1936. It looks like it was a consolidation of 2 other schools. And it looks like it was only around until 1949 as far as in use. So 13 years and that was it. So other than that, I can't get any closer than this. This is about it. So hopefully you enjoyed this part. All right, so this is the Rhine Goat School. This is number 10 on our list of our tour here. Whoa, went a wasp. Anyway, this school, from what I read, was built originally as a log cabin, a log school, in 1873. Then they framed it here, as you see it, in 1900. And that didn't say too much, except that we have a modern day bathroom now right there, but that there's supposed to be outhouses on the opposite ends of this property. It said, one was for boys, one was for girls. So they wanted to separate them as far as they could. And they said they even had to bring their own drinking cups. Some of them brought folding drinking cups they could put in their desks. But you can see this definitely does not have the desk from way back then. But there's the heating stove way up there. It says you could put wood in it from the front or the top. Either way, it does have nice floors. You can see that. And there's only a latch there. I mean, my goodness. Can we get lucky? Oh my goodness. Let's take a tour. Wow. Yeah, if you could smell in here. This is cool. I like the floors. Here's that stove there they talked about. They claimed. But yeah, you see, got those little things down there. I guess if you can, you lift that up and then so you can throw some wood in, or you put it in there on the side. Okay, so here's a bunch of advertisement. And you can see all this stuff here. Modern day stuff, of course. And look, like a little coat closet, I assume, right there. Kids would come in probably, put their clothes and coats in there. Obviously, since this is the blackboard, the teacher would have been up here at the desk. Rhine Goat Community Club, now that says up there. So here, you can see there's some pencils and cups and cards and things that they sell. Pencils are free, it says. See that? Pencils are free. 12 note cards and envelopes, $8 donation, souvenir calendar donation, and school history book or DVD. And then you can take one of those things there. Wow. Okay, so pencils are free. We'll take those. And let's see. Yeah, there we go. Pretty cool. Open, please come in. They want you to sign in. And then got a donation thing right there. Pretty cool. Oh, and you can see they got the ceiling fans that they put in here originally from 1876. So, you know, there is that. You can actually go in this one. Okay, but anyhow, you can see there's that old building there. Here's the other side of this building here. I'm going to assume that this was probably the teacher-each, as we learned on that earlier one, whatever it was that we were at 4 or 5 or something, you know, where the teacher would live. This looks like an old bread box or something, an old sink, it's an old stove. Let's look in here. This is the lightest room. Looks like there's a refrigerator, another door. Look, the ceilings used to be wood. Cover them up with this junk. Another door. Wow, that's pitch black. You can walk through here. So this is a separate room. This will take us right back to where we were. Right into here. And then we'll go out. Have a nice porch on it though. Honestly, you can sit out here and in the cool of the evening, that kind of thing. And then you can see they have that building over there, obviously, for a shindig. So this is really about it. We'll show you this one last thing. You can see this is, again, the CSAA landmark schoolhouse right there. And up there says Rhine School, listed in the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior. So obviously that's the fire chimney, you know, chimney for the little fireplace, fire stove, wood stove they got in there. I'll think of it in a second. But there you go. It's got 7 windows, so a lot of light in this thing. That's it. Let's go on to the next one.